Let's go.
Welcome to Byron Center High School for tonight's volleyball match between the Lady Reds of Muskegon and Byron Center Bulldogs. For Muskegon, we have number 1, Jayla Williams-Whitson. Number 2, Evelyn Frias. Number 3, Jemiah Franklin. Number 5, Trudy Jamerson. Number 6, Jayla McGee. Number 7, Nadia Hill. Number 8, Dynasty Bell. Number 9, Brooklyn Crawford. Number 11, Amora Hobson. Number 12, Kirsten Watson. And for Byron Center Bulldogs, going to be accompanied by their honoree staff member, number 1, Reese Lowe, with Premier Sub and Byron Center's volleyball's biggest fan, Mr. Barker. Number 2, Mallory Johnson, is with science teacher, Mr. Greenman. Number 3, Caitlin Hartson with science teacher, Mr. Lacey. Number 4, Claire Marzolino with her AP Psych teacher, Mr. Belate. Number 5, Linny Van Tol with her English teacher, Mrs. Casey. Number 6, Kinsley Whitfield with her first grade teacher and aunt, Miss Van Ingen. Number 7, Kara Crittenden is with her history teacher, Mr. Matlack. Number 8, Delaney Summers is with her math teacher, Mrs. Merritt. Number 9, Addie Van Tol is with her Spanish teacher, Mrs. Sabawa. Number 10, Alyssa Davis is with her PE teacher, Mr. Amo. Number 11, Raya Quaker is with her math teacher, Mr. Francisco. Number 12, Chloe DeBoer is with her Bulldog Power coach, Mr. Cisco. And number 14, Quincy Barr is with her science teacher, Mr. Vanderroor. We are thrilled to have the opportunity to say thank you to all the staff here at Byron Center. We are grateful for the many special people that make Byron Center Public Schools great. These players have chosen one staff member to stand with them tonight while they were introduced as their special teachers. So tonight, Byron Center comes in with a record of 0-1 in the OK Green, but a record of 15-6 overall. They were the Christy Curtis champions in a 9-team tournament to honor former volleyball coach Christy Curtis. They had a semifinal finish in the Michaela Korn tournament on September 14th, which involved 12 teams. Right now, OK Green teams ranked in the state is Jenison at number 2, and then Byron Center, Caledonia, and Mona Shores are all ranked honorable mention. So a very tough OK Green volleyball conference this year. Tonight, starting for Byron Center is number 4, Claire Marzolino, number 7, Kara Crittenden, number 12, Chloe DeBoer, number 1, Reese Lowe, number 5, Lainey Van Tol, and number 8, Delaney Summers, and Mallory Johnson is our libero. For the Lady Reds, starting is Jayla Williams-Watson, Evelyn Frias, Trudy Jamerson, Nadia Hill, Dynasty Bell, and Kirsten Watson. And looks like Muskegon is going to start out serving today with Evelyn Frias. Evelyn Frias serving for the Lady Reds. Pass by Johnson and a set. And a kill by Mallory Johnson. Kara Crittenden. And Claire Marzolino got that serve in. And the Reds unable to get that ball back. 2-0 Byron Center. Claire is going to be going on to Messiah College in Pennsylvania to play volleyball next year. Looks like they had player with a necklace on, so they're going to be taking that off for them. Safety issue. Pass. It's going to be a free ball over to Byron Center. Johnson passing up. Oh, and Reese Lowe for the hit on that one. It's going to go off the arms of the Reds. Pass. And Dynasty Bell going for the kill, but into the net. So it's going to go back to the Bulldogs as they lead 4-0 here in the first set. Nice serve by Marzolino. And off the arms of number 7, Nadia Hill. And Byron Center takes a 6-0 lead here in the first set. And an ace for Claire. And another big serve by Claire. It's the Bulldogs pull ahead to an 8-0 lead here in the first set. Pass up and tip to the back row. And a big kill by Kara Crittenden again. Sophomore. Kara's brother, Kara is a sophomore playing her first year in varsity. Her brother Jack is currently playing baseball at Kalamazoo Valley College. And another big serve by Claire. Bulldogs leading 10-0 here in the first set. And going again, but into the net. Other seniors for the Bulldogs this year are Delaney Summers, who will be attending Grace Christian College to play volleyball. Reese Lowe, who will be going to Ferris and playing volleyball, and Chloe DeBoer, who is going to Defiance College to play volleyball. So 4 seniors going on to play volleyball in college. And the Bulldogs are going on to a healthy 13-0 lead here in the first set. And another big serve by Johnson. The Muskegon Lady Reds are coached by Michael Crawford. And the Byron Center Bulldogs are coached by Missy Ritz Johnson. And the Reds are able to get a side out and a point. And number 1, Jayla Williams-Winston is going back to serve for the Lady Reds. And a pass up to Delaney Summers and a big kill by Reese Lowe. Reese Lowe is leading in kills this year with, that will be 159 on the year. So she's having a great year with kills. We have number Sarah Kara Crittenden back to serve for the Bulldogs. And passing up. And a nice block there by Lainey Van Tol. But into the touch the net, so that is going to go over to the Muskegon Reds with Trudy Jamersman serving for the Lady Reds. And a pass and a tip. Pass it up. Oh, and Chloe DeBoer trying for the tip there, but not quite making it over. Byron Center still leads 15-3 here in the first set. And a very nice serve. Byron's going to tip it over to keep the ball in play. And that's going to go out. We have Caitlin Hartson coming in for the Bulldogs, going to be subbing in for Delaney Summers. Oh, and they called that in. So Alyssa Davis is going back to serve for the Bulldogs. And a point there. Alyssa Davis has 27 aces on the year so far. So having a good serving year this year. And another good serve by her. And Bulldogs able to pull that point away. Melissa is also one of the setters along with Delaney Summers. She has 166 assists. And Delaney Summers has 172 assists. So both of them comparably matched, able to set up their hitters to be successful. And see what she does there. And that was a great tip by Lainey Van Tol. After a good set by Alyssa Davis. Yes. Up to Alyssa. And Reese Lowe again with a good hit. And the Bulldogs lead 20-3 here in the first set. Yes. And go out to Reese Lowe again. And that one's going to be just wide. So the Muskegon Lady Reds are going to go back to serve. Number 8, Dynasty Bell, back to serve for the Reds. And Alyssa Davis, and a big hit there by Caitlin Hartson. Davis again to Hartson. And that's going to be a kill by Lainey Van Tol. Number 6, Kinsley Whitfield, coming in to serve for the Bulldogs. Kinsley's sister Brianna was a 4-year starter for the Bulldogs and is now playing as a freshman at Albion College. And that was a big hit by Caitlin Hartson. to the outside. Quincy Barr. And they're going to call that a double hit on the Lady Reds. So Kinsley's going to go back to serve again for the Bulldogs. Kinsley's a freshman this year. Lone freshman on the varsity team this year. And a good serve by Kinsley. And the Bulldogs lead 23-4 here in the first set. Nice serve by Whitfield, and that is going to put us to set point, 24-4 for set point. And a good serve, tight. Gonna set it up, and a great hit by Caitlin Hartson. So the Bulldogs are going to take that first set 25-4. We want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to provide this programming for you if it wasn't for the generous support of our sponsors. So we want to thank Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. We also want to thank our BC Athletic Gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. If you'd like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV, not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. We also have some silver sponsors here for BCTV. Family Fair, University of Michigan Health West, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, and XYZ Motors. And then finally our bronze sponsors are Fast Signs, Pete's Tavern and Grill, and Promo. So our Byron Center Bulldogs, some fun facts. Addie and Lainey Van Tol are actually a set of triplets. Their third sister, Ava, runs track and plays basketball. Caitlin Hartson, this is her first year as a varsity player. She's a sophomore. Her cousin Ashley played for Coach Rich Johnson when Coach Rich Johnson coached over at Caledonia High School. And Caitlin also has a twin brother, Brady, and he is on the football team for Byron Center. And Mallory Johnson, our libero, this is her second year varsity as a sophomore, and she is a libero, and her mom is also the coach, but she does a fabulous job for the Bulldogs in that libero position. For the Bulldogs, she leads the team in digs with 178 and has 24 aces on the year so far. So Bulldogs have some strength in numbers. Lainey Van Tol is leading the team in blocks this year with 19 so far. So Byron Center will start serving in this second set. Looks like we're going to have Alyssa Davis starting out serving here. Second set for the Bulldogs. So Byron Center leading 1-0. Start of the second set. And an ace by Davis. This Martha has 27, now 28 aces going on the year. Nice, good serve. And a good start for the second set as the Bulldogs start off with a 2-0 lead. Jump serve by Davis, and they're going to go a free ball. Oh, and a little lack of communication there. And the Muskegon Reds are going to take it over on the serve. And number 2, Evelyn Frias, back to serve for the Lady Reds. And a pass over to Reese Lowe, and that is going to be another kill for Reese. And Kinsley Whitfield's going to come back in to serve for the Bulldogs. She finished up that last set and going to come out here as the second server in the second set as the Bulldogs lead 3-1 here in the second set. And a great serve by Kinsley. And Addie Van Tol this is her just started playing back again. She was out with a shoulder injury, but is back again playing with the Bulldogs starting this week. So it's good to have her back. Big hit. The Bulldogs able to get that back, and that is number 14, Quincy Barr, for the kill for the Bulldogs. That's her 74th kill on the year. Barr is a senior in a leadership role for the Bulldogs. And another point for the Bulldogs as they lead 7-1 here in the second set. And Quincy Barr, another kill. And Whitfield again back to serve as the Bulldogs lead 8-1. Nice serve. Oh, and number 3, Caitlin Hartson going up for the hit, but into the net. And so the Lady Reds will take over on serve, trailing 2-9 here in the second set. Number 2, Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Kara Crittenden coming in for the Bulldogs, play front row. And number 11, Amara Hobson coming in for the Lady Reds. A nice serve by Johnson. And going to be a free ball. Johnson putting it up. And a nice touch. Back again to Alyssa Davis. Quincy Barr going for the hit, but a nice block by Dynasty Bell. And it does go on the side of the Reds, so that will be a kill for Quincy Barr. Mallory Johnson, just out. That's just long. Number 8, Delaney Summers coming in to serve for the Bulldogs. And again, Delaney is leading the team coming into this game with 172 assists. And that is an ace for Delaney. Also, that is her 24th ace on the year. So a good server as well for the Bulldogs. Another good serve. And it's going to be another free ball. Going to pass it up to Delaney. And a tip over. Going to go off the arms of the Lady Reds. And the Bulldogs are going to take a commanding lead, 14-3 here in the second set. It's going to go up and a tip over. And up to number 7, Kara Crittenden. Over to Quincy Barr. Kinsley Whitfield. And number 7, Kara Crittenden going for that, but it is just long. No touch on that. So it's going to go over to the Lady Reds. And a nice serve. Going to go over to Quincy Barr. Big hit. Back up. And a nice tip. Nice option there. And the Lady Reds go for the tip, but pushes it wide. And Raya Quaker is coming in for the Bulldogs, the junior. Raya Quaker has not missed a serve yet this year, so she is serving 100% for the year. Very impressive feat going into the year, and she keeps that streak going. And Chloe DeBoer was ready for that one, and a commanding hit down, and 4 hits for the Lady Reds, and it's going to go back to Raya to serve. Bulldogs lead 16-4 here in the second set. And another good serve by Raya. And the Bulldogs get another point. And another good serve for Raya. Rhea also has 4 aces along with her 100% serve rate. So is able to get those big serves in there as well, along with just being a steady server for the Bulldogs. One of the longest points we've seen here tonight. See if the Bulldogs can put that away. And Reese Lowe with another kill for the Bulldogs. So Rhea's back again to serve. Oh, and they're calling out of rotation for the Bulldogs. So it's going to go back over to the Muskegon Reds as the Bulldogs lead 19-5 here in the second set. Big loop and serve, and big middle hit by number 7, Kara Crittenden. Going to go off the hands of the Muskegon Reds. So the Bulldogs going to take over on serve, and Kara Crittenden going back to serve for the Bulldogs. A little confusion. Muskegon, I think, thought that they were serving, but it did go off the hands of the Reds. And a nice serve by Crittenden. And another free ball. And just enough on there. A little lack of communication. And the Reds will take over on serve. Number 7, Nadia Hill, back to serve for the Lady Reds. Bulldogs lead 20-6 here in the second set. And over again to Reese Lowe, and another kill. That is her 4th kill on the night. And we're going to have a substitution for Byron Center. Number 9, Addie Van Tol coming in. And Addie is the one that's coming back in from having a little bit of a shoulder injury, so good to see her back out on the court. Number 10, Alyssa Davis, back to serve for the Bulldogs. Another good serve for Alyssa. Puts the Bulldogs in a comfortable lead, 22-6 here in the second set. And into the net, so that is going to go back over to Muskegon on serves. And number 2, Evelyn Frias, back to serve for the Lady Reds. And back over to Reese. And a tip, free ball, and it's going to go wide. And Kinsley Whitfield back in to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 23-7 here in the second set. And a big serve, but long. So the Lady Reds are going to have another opportunity here to stay in the second set. They're going to have a substitution on number 11, Amora Hobson, going to come in and serve for the Lady Reds. And a nice serve by her. And big hit and a big block by Dynasty Bell. So Muskegon gets another point, with the Bulldogs still leading 23-9 here in the second set, and that's going to go long. So the Bulldogs have set point going here with Mallory Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 24-9, set point here in the second set. Nice serve. Going to be tipped over, but not enough. So the Byron Center Bulldogs are going to take this second set, 25-9. Want to take a moment again to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. We also want to thank our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. You can follow BCTV on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our production and news. Our BCTV bronze sponsors are Fast Signs, Pete's Grill and Tavern, and Promo. And our silver sponsors are Family Fair, University of Michigan Health West, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, and XYZ Motors. We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. And again, we'd like to thank those gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. So Byron Center taking this match pretty commandingly tonight against the Reds of Muskegon. So So the Reds will start serving here in this third set. We do play best 3 out of 5 sets. So if the Bulldogs take this set, this will be the final set of the match, unless the Lady Reds come back and can pull one off against these Lady Bulldogs. It looks like number 2, Evelyn Frias, is going to be back to serve for the Lady Reds as we start out this third set. As the officials look to make sure everybody is in their correct spots, Mallory Johnson will step into her libero spot and allow Chloe DeBoer to come off. And we are set to go here to start the third set. And that is going to be called for the Bulldogs. That was a fabulous play there by Mallory Johnson to get that ball up and back over the net. So Claire Marzolino is going to go back to serve for the Bulldogs. Tonight is also Nichols school night tonight, so we have our 5th and 6th graders, some 5th and 6th graders here from the Nichols Intermediate School, here joining in to cheer on the Bulldogs. And number 11, Amora Hobson, coming in to serve for the Lady Reds as we're tied up 1-1 here in the third set. And that's going to go just long. Number 7, Kara Crittenden, back to serve for the Bulldogs. Another kill by Bulldog Reese Lowe. That is her 5th on the night. And the Reds are going to continue serving. They're down 2-3, and Chloe DeBoer for a kill there. And Byron Center is going to take over on serve. And Caitlin Hartson is going to come in to serve. Is going to come in, and also Alyssa Davis is going to come in to serve for the Bulldogs. So Davis back to serve as the Bulldogs lead 4-2 here in the first set. We love it when our small fans come out to serve. And tonight I have a special fan with me. I have Autumn Skirbick. Can you say hi, Autumn?
Hi.
Are you liking watching the volleyball game today? Yeah? What grade are you in, Autumn?
First.
First grade. Who's your teacher this year?
Miss Van Egan.
Miss Van Ingen, and she was one of our special teachers for the day today, wasn't she? Yes, you got to come out with her niece, Kinsley, and be recognized as one of the special teachers. Are you going to play volleyball when you get bigger?
No.
No? But you like to come watch?
Yeah, and Miss Van Egan also brought her one of her nephews.
Yes, she did. She brought Cooper with her. She brought Kinsley's brother Cooper with her, didn't she?
And she brought Winnie.
And she brought Winnie, her
And
niece
Winnie's
Winnie.
in my class.
And Winnie is in your class with Miss Finnegan. How very cool. Well, we're so excited you're here. Thanks for coming up and talking to me today. All right, you have a good night. All right. So it's so fun that we get some of our younger students here to watch our BC Bulldogs. So that was Alyssa Davis back serving and into the net, but the Reds are going to go to serve. And the Bulldogs lead 7-3 here in the third set. So we're going to have Rhea Quaker back in and number 6, Kinsley Whitfield. Going to go back to serve for the Bulldogs. Kinsley is the niece again of Miss Finnegan, who was recognized by Kinsley as her favorite teacher and is also Autumn's teacher this year. So it's so great that we recognize our staff, and our staff is so supportive of our Bulldog athletes. And a good serve by Kinsley. And tip over by Chloe DeBoer. And a nice hit by Rhea. And Kinsley's going to continue to serve as the Bulldogs lead 10-3 here in the third set. And a great serve by Kinsley off the arms of the Big Reds. And another good serve by Kinsley. And that is would have been 4 hits, so they're just going to let it hit the ground. And Kinsley's going to continue to serve as the Bulldogs take a 12-3 lead here in the third set. Number 3, Jemiah Franklin coming in for the Lady Reds. And a nice serve and a free ball. Johnson diving over to grab that. And Rhea Quaker for the kill. And Kinsley is going to continue to serve with the Bulldogs taking a commanding lead 13-3 here in the third set. And another good serve. And a good serve and into the net by the Muskegon Reds. Evelyn Frias just into the net there a little bit. So Kinsley's going to continue serving for the Bulldogs. Nice serve, just long. So the Muskegon Reds are going to have another opportunity here to put some points on the board. Bulldogs leading 15-4 here in the third set. Jayla Williams-Winson back in for the Muskegon Reds. And Kinsley from the back row, but that is going to go long. Oh, short serve and a nice tip over. Jayla Williams-Whitson right there. Tip that back over onto the Bulldog side to get a point for the Muskegon Reds. Whitfield up and hit by Chloe DeBoer, but just goes long. So the Muskegon Reds climbing their way back into this set, but trailing 7-3 to 15. And a big swing by Caitlin Hartson off the hands of the Muskegon Reds. So it's going to go back to Mallory Johnson to serve, with the Bulldogs leading 16-7 here in the third set. And tip off the net, and that's going to be an ace for Mallory. And they're calling the Bulldogs left a little bit early on their rotation before that serve. So they called that against Alyssa Davis, moving just a little too soon. So they're just asking for a little bit of clarification on what happened. So the Muskegon Reds going to be serving. Whitfield with the pass. And back over. They're calling Muskegon in the net after that hit by Caitlin Hartson. So number 8, Delaney Summers, back in to serve for the Bulldogs. And a nice big hit by Rhea Quaker. And another point by Delaney Summers for the Bulldogs as they lead 20-8 here in the third set. Nice big serve. They're going to set up, see if they can do something with this. And it goes over to the corner, so a kill for the Lady Red Jalea William-Whitson. Number 2, Evelyn Fries going back to serve for the Lady Reds. Bulldogs leading 20-9 here in the third set. Johnson with the pass. A nice back set to Mallory, or to Caitlin Hartson, or Kara Crittenden. Quincy Barr back in for the Bulldogs. She's going to go back to serve. Bulldogs leading 21-9 here in the third set. Nice serve, Reese Lowe right there for the tip. Barr back to serve. Short into the net. So it's going to give the Lady Reds another opportunity to stay in this match. Outside to Reese Lowe for the kill. Number 7, Kara Crittenden back to serve for the Bulldogs as they lead 23-10 here in the first set. And a big serve by Kara Crittenden, as it is set and match point here for the Bulldogs as they lead 24-10. Big serve for Crittenden, and that will be the third set as the Bulldogs take this 3-set match against the Reds of Muskegon, 25-4, 25-9, and 25-10. Unofficial statistics for today: Claire Marzolino, Delaney Summers, and Alyssa Davis, each with an ace. Rhea Quaker and Chloe DeBoer and Lainey Van Tol and Mallory Johnson, each with a kill, and 2 kills for Quincy Barr, 2 kills for Kara Crittenden, and 6 for Reese Lowe. We want to take one more moment to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and our BC Athletics Gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. On behalf of myself, Shelly Nelson, and the rest of the BCTV crew, we want to thank you for joining us tonight and look forward to seeing you at future Byron Center athletic events. Have a good evening.